I'm Justin Knowlton, Marketing Coordinator at BorderConnect, and we're excited to announce the release of our newest software feature, QP In-Bond Filing for U.S. inbound shipments. This helps highway carriers, air carriers, marine carriers, customs brokers, and more electronically file their U.S. inbound shipments with U.S. Customs and Border Protection. The solution was built using BorderConnect's industry-leading, intuitive, and user-friendly interface, and you'll be amazed at how fast you can process a QP in-bond. So let's jump into a tutorial video and show you how it works.
To start, once you're logged in, hover over the U.S. In-Bonds menu option at the top and click Start New QP In-Bond. This will bring you to the Start New QP In-Bond page. Here, you'll enter all the in-bond details, and starting from the top, your unique in-bond entry number, which can be assigned manually, or if you've already added in-bond sequences to BorderConnect previously, it'll be automatically added. To learn how to add sequences of in-bond entry numbers to BorderConnect, click the link at the top of the video now. Below, select the in-bond entry type, which can be any of the 3 in-bond types listed in the drop-down menu. In this tutorial, you'll be creating a more common bond type, a Type 62 Transportation and Exportation Bond. Next, enter the port of U.S. entry, where the shipment arrived in the U.S. The port can be assigned by typing in the port code or the name of the port. Just click it to assign it to the QP in-bond. And now below, enter the U.S. in-bond destination, which is where the shipment is destined to inside the U.S. This field can be assigned the same way as above, by entering the port code or the name of the port. Next, below, if your bond was a Type 62 Transportation and Exportation Bond or a Type 63 Immediate Export, you'll have to enter the foreign in-bond destination as well. Otherwise, you can skip this field if it's a Type 61 Immediate Transportation. The foreign in-bond destination can be assigned the same way as the above port fields. Just enter the foreign port code or the name of the port and it should pop up for you. In the next field, if the in-bond shipment is going to be released from a foreign trade zone or bonded warehouse, enter the firm's code location, which can be assigned by entering the firm's code, the name of the location, or in some cases by entering the address. Just click it to assign it to the QP in-bond. Now enter the estimated date and time of U.S. entry. And then below, the importing carrier. You can add the importing carrier by entering the name of the carrier or the carrier code of the carrier who first brought or is bringing the shipment into the U.S. Next, enter the in-bond carrier ID. You can assign it by entering the IRS number, CBP assign number, or the Social Security number of the bonded carrier. Below, in the in-bond carrier code /SCAC field, enter the SCAC of the carrier who will be moving the shipment in-bond in the U.S. And then below, enter the importing conveyance name. In this field, you can just enter the unit number of the truck. The next field, Voyage Flight Trip Number, you can assign the trip number as shown on the shipper's manifest. Now below, enter the total value of goods in US dollars. And the fields at the bottom are required if your in-bond shipment is coming from a foreign trade zone or warehouse, or subject to FDA or BTA reporting. If none of these options apply to this in-bond, you can leave them at their default selection, No. Once you review and verify your QP in-bond details, go to the bottom of the page and select the option Save and Add QP Bill of Lading, which will bring you to the next page, the Start New QP Bill of Lading page. Here, from the top, you're going to enter your master bill of lading number. And if you'd like to link this bill of lading to an existing ocean or air bill, just check the box below. Next, enter your foreign port of lading, which is the foreign location where the shipment originated. This can be assigned by entering the foreign port code or by typing the city or region, and it should pop up for you. Just click it to assign it. The place of free receipt is an optional field where you can enter the city or country in which the carrier first took possession of the cargo destined to the U.S. Next, enter the total gross weight of the shipment. And then below, enter the foreign shipper and consignee details of the QP in-bond. You can easily assign them in BorderConnect by entering the first few characters of the name of the shipper or consignee, or by entering the address, and it'll pop up for you. Just click it to assign it to the QP in-bond. If this foreign shipper or consignee hasn't been used before in BorderConnect, just click the Add Consignee link here, add the consignee information, and click Save. And here you can see that the consignee has now been added to the QP in-bond. Now you can move on and create the commodity details for the QP in-bond. So, at the bottom of the page, click Save and Create Commodity. You've now arrived at the Add Commodity to QP Bill of Lading page. And starting from the top, just add your description of goods, quantity, and the net weight. Next, enter the total value in US dollars. Then the HTS code, which is either the 6 or 10-digit tariff code to classify the goods. And lastly, below, enter any marks and numbers located on the packaging. And once you've added and verified the commodity details for the QP Bill of Lading, you can go to the QP In-Bond Details page, review it, and send it to CBP. So, click Save and back to QP In-Bond Details at the bottom of the page. Now you're on the QP Bill of Lading Details page. So from here, click back to QP In-Bond Details at the top of the page. Now that you're on the QP In-Bond Details page, here is your opportunity to review the QP In-Bond details and change any information before sending it to CBP. At the top, you can see all your QP In-Bond details and edit any details here. Below, you have the option to add a container to the QP In-Bond, review the bill of lading associated to this QP In-Bond, or even create an additional bill of lading. Once you've verified that all the QP In-Bond details are correct, go to the top of the page, and under Send to CBP, click Send QP In-Bond, and the status of your QP In-Bond will change from Unknown, 1 purple bar, to Transmitted, 2 yellow bars. And in approximately 1 to 2 minutes, the status of your QP In-Bond will get accepted and move to 3 green bars on file. After your QP In-Bond is authorized for movement in the US, and the status of your In-Bond is at 4 blue bars en route, you'll then be responsible for arriving it and/or exporting it once it arrives at its destination or is exported from the US. To learn how to arrive and export In-Bond shipments in BorderConnect's US In-Bond Manager, click the link at the top of the video now.
I hope you enjoyed the tutorial video on filing QP In-Bonds with BorderConnect. You can see how easy it was to process the In-Bond. But don't just take that tutorial video, for example. Let's hear what one of our customers, Tesa from Gulf Marine, has to say about filing QPs in BorderConnect.
I strongly recommend it. It's user-friendly. The support system is phenomenal. I can't say enough good things about it. It's easy to use, and as I say, the support system is just phenomenal. That's an exception in today's world, and it needs to be commended. We are a marine focused organization, predominantly air freight that we process in bond, but also sea freight, so seaway bills, provide those services to a multitude of clients. Well, the way we provided that service to our customers was by farming it out. So we hired a customs broker to provide that service. By having access to BorderConnect ourselves, then we are able to provide, it improves the efficiency of the process for us in servicing our customers, as well as the financial benefit, rather than essentially just being a middle person that receives the request and then sends it over to another customs broker to process. Because again, it's a time element. I mean, our customers are pressured in terms of time, and the efficiency that's provided by us, we can process it right then and there using BorderConnect, rather than sending off a request to a customs broker, or who knows when they're going to get to it. I mean, in some cases, 2-3 days could pass before we got the In-Bond back. So you can see the savings of time and improved service to our customer by providing it instantaneously almost.
To streamline your In-Bonds using BorderConnect's US In-Bond Manager, and to electronically file your QP In-Bonds for faster, smoother customs processing in one location, visit BorderConnect.com and sign up today for a free 30-day trial. The link is also in the description below. Thanks for watching.